Do you feel like you're doing everything right, but your blood pressure is still high? You're eating less salt? You're trying to move more, maybe even taking medication, but still, the numbers won't go down. Your head feels heavy. You're tired, sometimes dizzy, sometimes angry for no reason. And deep down, you're afraid of what's happening inside your body. You're not alone. High blood pressure is known as the silent killer for a reason. It slowly damages your heart, kidneys, brain, and blood vessels, often without any warning signs. But what if I told you that some of the most common, everyday foods, even the ones you think are safe, might be secretly sabotaging your blood pressure? Today on Body Fuels TV, we'll uncover the 10 sneaky foods that silently raise blood pressure, backed by science, and what you can eat instead to protect your body and live longer. Let's begin with the first and most deceptive one. 1. Canned soups, the salty comfort trap. Canned soups are easy, convenient, and feel like comfort food. But inside that warm bowl is a hidden danger: massive amounts of sodium. Most canned soups contain 800 to 1200 milligrams of sodium per serving. And guess what? A standard can often has 2 servings, meaning you're eating over 2000 milligrams of sodium without realizing it. That's almost your entire daily sodium limit from one can of soup. Why it's dangerous. Excess sodium causes your body to retain water. This raises blood volume, puts pressure on your arteries, and forces your heart and kidneys to work overtime. Swap with homemade vegetable soup with herbs, low sodium broth plus fresh garlic, onion, turmeric. Add potassium-rich veggies like carrots and spinach to balance. 2. Processed meats, salt in disguise. Cold cuts, bacon, sausage, ham, hot dogs. These are not just meat. They're chemical cocktails packed with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives. Even a few slices of deli meat can add 500 to 800 milligrams of sodium to your meal. Why it's dangerous. Processed meats increase arterial stiffness, raise blood pressure, and have been linked to heart disease, colon cancer, and stroke. Even the low-fat versions are dangerous because the sodium content stays high. Swap with grilled chicken or turkey breast, lentil or chickpea patties, boiled eggs or unsalted tuna. 3. Pickles. Crunch with a cost. A single medium-sized pickle can contain 500 milligrams of sodium. And let's be honest, no one eats just one. Pickled foods are soaked in salt brine. That's how they're preserved. Even healthy options like kimchi or sauerkraut can be harmful if you have high blood pressure. Why it's dangerous. Pickled foods can lead to fluid retention, which increases blood pressure and strains your kidneys. Swap with fresh cucumber slices with lemon, vinegar-marinated vegetables without salt. Add herbs like dill or mint for flavor. 4. Fast food. Convenient, but costly. It's cheap, it's tasty, it's everywhere. But fast food is one of the most destructive triggers for high blood pressure. From burgers to fries to fried chicken, most fast foods contain excess sodium, trans fats, refined sugar, and carbs. Why it's dangerous. This combo causes inflammation, insulin resistance, and plaque buildup in your arteries. And the worst part? The more you eat it, the more your body craves it, creating a vicious cycle. Swap with homemade wraps with whole grain bread, air-fried potatoes or sweet potatoes, grilled fish or tofu with herbs and lemon. 5. Cheese. The salty dairy bomb. Cheese is one of the hidden salt traps in many diets. One slice of cheddar cheese can have 180 to 250 milligrams of sodium. Parmesan? Over 400 milligrams per ounce. Why it's dangerous. When added to pizzas, sandwiches, and salads, cheese can silently overload your sodium without you even noticing. Swap with unsalted cottage cheese, nutritional yeast, cheesy flavor, no salt. Use herbs, avocado, or roasted garlic for flavor. 6. Instant noodles. High blood pressure in a packet. They're cheap, they're quick, and they're deadly for your heart. A single packet of instant noodles contains 1,600 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium. That's more than your daily limit in one sitting. Why it's dangerous? They spike your BP, offer zero nutrients, and can lead to chronic hypertension if eaten regularly. Swap with soba noodles or rice noodles in homemade broth. Add bok choy, carrots, garlic, and fresh herbs for flavor. 7. Bread and bakery products. The silent spiker. Most breads don't taste salty, but they're packed with it. A single slice can contain 150 to 250 milligrams of sodium. Eat 2 slices, that's 500 milligrams, before you add anything to it. Even whole wheat or multi-grain bread can be loaded with salt and preservatives. Why it's dangerous? You eat it daily, with no idea how much it's raising your pressure. Swap with homemade oat bread or low-sodium options. Oatmeal, quinoa, or brown rice as carb base. 8. Canned tomato products. The saucy trap. Tomato paste, canned tomatoes, pasta sauces, and ketchup all seem innocent, but they're packed with added salt and sugar. 1 cup of tomato sauce can have 800 milligrams of sodium, plus sugar that increases insulin and inflammation. Why it's dangerous? It combines the 2 worst BP triggers, sodium plus sugar. Swap with fresh blended tomato sauce with garlic and basil, roasted tomatoes with olive oil, no salt added organic canned tomatoes. 9. Frozen meals. The hidden bomb. Even the healthy frozen dinners often contain 1,200 to 1,500 milligrams of sodium. Why? Because manufacturers use salt to preserve flavor. Why it's dangerous? They create invisible overload, especially if you're eating them multiple times per week. Swap with batch cook your meals on weekends, freeze leftovers in small containers. Use herbs, ginger, lemon, turmeric to flavor instead of salt. 10. Sugary drinks. Sweet poison. You might think sugary drinks only affect blood sugar, but they are a major cause of high blood pressure too. From soda to bottled juices to energy drinks. These beverages spike insulin, cause inflammation, and promote weight gain, all of which contribute to hypertension. Even 1 sugary drink a day increases your risk of high blood pressure by 20% or more. Swap with lemon water. Unsweetened herbal teas. Hibiscus tea, shown to help lower BP. Now you know the truth. It's not just about putting down the salt shaker. It's about recognizing the hidden salt, hidden sugar, and silent triggers in your daily diet. Your body deserves better, because every bite you take either fuels healing or feeds harm. Start small. Remove just 2 or 3 of these foods this week. Replace them with natural, healing alternatives. And in just days, you may feel more energy, better sleep, fewer headaches, and more peace of mind. Remember, you are in control. Your blood pressure doesn't define you, but your food choices can shape your future. Subscribe to Body Fuels TV for more life-saving videos about food, organs, and total healing. Because you're not just eating, you're feeding your heart, your kidneys, your brain, your life.